Kamusta, kaibigan, and welcome to another episode of Sabi ni Cory. Today I want to talk about two important words in Tagalog, and those are Masarap and Ulam. Now, these words are very important in Tagalog. Masarap can be used in a shortened form, which is Sarap. It means the same thing. They both mean delicious, or yummy, whatever you want to think of it as, but delicious food, basically. Sarap, though, can be used also in another way. It can be used for a feeling as well, something that feels nice or feels good. For example, you can say masarap ang hangin, right? That means the wind feels good, you know. But typically this is used with food a lot, and I use this a lot, especially when my wife is cooking. I always say this is masarap, of course. Even if the food is not masarap, you can say this. I would never say that it's not masarap, but most food in the Philippines is masarap, so you can use this a lot. And when people ask you if you like the food, you can say masarap, and they'll love it. They'll love it, of course. It's a big compliment. And the other word I wanted to talk about was ulam. Now, ulam is food. Basically the main part of the food that you're eating. In a typical Filipino dish, there's going to be rice. So nobody cares, the rice is there. Nobody cares about the rice. They don't want to hear about your rice. But they do care about what the main part of the meal was. And so that's the ulam. That's the main part of the meal. Filipinos love food as well, and so they love to talk about food that they like. Specifically, coworkers will ask each other what did they have for lunch, and they'll ask about their ulam. Some typical Filipino favorites could be like adobo or sinigang. I'll talk about a bunch of different Filipino foods in another episode. But adobo is a big favorite of Filipinos, and they'll ask about their ulam. So if they thought it was delicious, or if they didn't. So if you use this phrase, these two words, you can put them together. And you can ask people about their food. So you can say, Masarap bang ang ulam mo? This means, was your food delicious? Was your lunch delicious? So my wife, she's off screen right now. She's going to help me out. And she's going to ask me. I'm going to ask her about her food, and then she's going to tell me about it. So, Masarap ba ang ulam mo?
Oo, masarap.
Ano ang ulam mo? So that means, ano ang ulam mo is what was your ulam? Ano ang ulam mo?
Itlog.
Itlog? Penge! So, penge is, can I have some? I want some, right? Masarap ba?
Oo, ang sarap.
So she said, oo, sarap. That means it's delicious. She loves it. Actually, she's eating right now. Oh, she shared me an egg. Okay. Salamat. Oh, salamat. We'll get to that. That means thank you. But we'll save that for another video. Anyway, so, masarap ba ang ulam mo?